Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a reading that is destined to the sign of Pisces. So my dear friend Pisces, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so it's really important that you do take whatever resonates with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to contact me, you would like a reading, please do so. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you do enjoy the channel, you have not yet subscribed, please do click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, we are going to begin this reading here. This is a reading, as I said, for the sign of Pisces. I'm using a tarot. I'm using a Lenormand. That being said, this is really for those of you who do not know, you do not have the confirmation that you are in a third-party relationship. So let's move on forward. I am going to conclude with the Lenormand, so we are going to begin with Alice. We have a Judgment. We have a King of Swords, a King of Pentacles, Death, the Hermit, Strength, Page of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I do have to say that this relationship as it is, I do believe that there is some cheating going on. There is a third party going on right now. And I do have to say that the partner is somebody who is quite strong, quite decisive. Whenever they decide something, that is it, and there's no two ways going about it. That being said, your partner is somebody who is very, very manipulative. They are very, very good at hiding things. So they are going to try and hide every trace of this extra relationship as best as they can. They will lie also. So, you know, the manipulation is there at 100%. They are quite ego-centered. They are very childish in their ways also, very somewhat innocent. They are doing this. They're quite childlike, but I'm going to say innocent, not quite the right word. They believe that they are, right? They believe that what they're doing is not all that bad, but it is. And this is why they are lying. This is why they are continuing this type of charade. There is going to be judgment. There is something that's going to be done upon them whenever you do find out that something is going wrong, that something is wrong. You are going to put your own 2 cents in. You are going to say your word, and you are going to have a moment. There is going to be a moment here where you're going to be a little bit by yourself, though. Okay, I do have the Hermit card. I do believe that at some point you are going to say goodbye to your partner. Your partner is going to leave. It's going to make you some great sadness. It's going to be somewhat of a temporary situation at first. Is it going to continue? I don't know. It is going to be, though, a very temporary situation where you're just going to break off and try and figure out things both on your side for a little while. That being said, is there going to be a moment of judgment where they're going to feel bad and they're going to want to come back? Maybe. That would be a different reading. But that being said, for the third party, there is a third party. You are the one who is going to terminate this relationship, who is going to call for a pause. You're going to have enough. You're going to blow out the candle, as we see here onto the Death card. That being said, you have been thinking about this for quite some time. You are here trying to gain your strength, trying to gain your information, trying to say, that's it. I have all that I need right now. I am able to do this. I am sure that this is what I want, and this is where I am going. This is what you're waiting. You're waiting to gather all your strength, because right now you're just not ready yet. That's okay. Whenever you are ready, you will be ready, and that will be your time within your journey. As for right now, this is where you stand. You're not ready to say goodbye yet, but you will be doing it into the future. But in the meanwhile, you're going to continue. You're going to continue for a little while. You're going to try and figure out. You're going to try and help. You're going to try and change things. You're going to try and transition, try and make things better. Try and see if you could maybe stop them from seeing the other person, although they're not telling you that they are. You have this wishful, hopeful thinking that, you know, maybe you're going to be able to modify some aspects maybe of yourself or the relationship to try and make this into a more positive, so that your partner chooses you over them. But as I said, whenever you are going to be ready, because this cycle is going to continue, it is not going to be better. It does not matter what it is that you do. It is going to continue. So at some point you are going to say goodbye. You're going to have your strength, and you are going to say that's it, I've had enough, we need a break. You're not going to say that it's a definite thing. You're not going to say that's it, we're finished. No, but you are going to be declaring some type of break within this relationship. I'm going to go and look into the Lenormand and go see what the Lenormand has to say and see if it correlates a little bit. Okay, so we have the Castle, we have some choices, we have a tree, a compass, we have a messenger, we have the Lady, we have a ring, and we have some bridges. So same thing here. What you're looking for, what you are truly looking for here is some grounding, because this is where you are in your life. This is what you want. You want a grounding. You want to continue. You want to maybe have a family, but if maybe not family, I'm not going to go that far because I'm not looking for that within this reading, but you are definitely just looking for some grounding, for some stability, for something to grow upon, to continue. You're looking for a long-term relationship. You're not looking for a fling or, just a temporary, a few month type of relationship. So a decision is going to be made. A decision is going to be on the edge. You are the one who is going to be taking that decision. But right now, your barriers, they are up, both you and your partner. They're all the way up. They're high up. If you want anything, any kind of breakthrough in Alice over here in the tarot, we saw that you were trying to patch things, trying to modify things. If you want to try and make anything better in this relationship, you want to try, maybe you need to let that barrier down a little bit. It's really all the way high up. Even if your partner wanted to try and approach or to, it would be really, really difficult. And I know, because you're hurt, because you're not trusting, that those barriers are up. They are your protection. But if you do want to stay into this relationship, you need to, start releasing that barrier a little bit and just put it up whenever it is necessary to guard yourself. Very important. But this needs to be addressed a little bit if you do want this relationship to work out. Or, if you want to have some kind of chance, because as I said, you're not going to have a total breakup. You're going to be having a pause. The messenger is going to be you. You're the one who's going to be bringing the message to your partner saying that, this is it. You're calling in for a break. You need to think things out. You need to figure out where it is you're going. This is the compass of your life. You need to figure out what you want, where you want to go, because right now you're stuck. The ring here is about, not just about broken engagements, about something, a responsibility that has not been taken. It's really about the circle of life, it being a circle. This is about going around and round and round and just being stuck in it, and you don't want to be stuck into this circle, and you have to get out of it. It's really difficult to get out of something when you're stuck into it, and this is you trying to get out, but always trying to think, always trying to figure out how we're going to do it, how we're going to mend the bridges. This is what you're doing. What do bridges serve? They serve to bring you from one point to the other, or to try and meet two different people, right? So it's a meeting point. It's something that you take two different worlds and you try to make one, or some kind of point. So this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to make you're trying to take a bridge that might not be all that solid right now. You're trying to solidify. You're trying to solidify those pillars as strong as you can. Is the bridge going to tumble and fall? Only the future is going to be able to say. But as for the reading right here today, this is what I can tell you. So if ever, once again, this is a general reading. If you feel as though you do have some more doubts, you would like more precision, I do have some readings. So if you would like to have a reading, please do contact me. In the meanwhile, I do wish you much strength, much courage, much love. I thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages.